On two separate occasions, in December 1993 and January 1994, a decision was made to kill two carabinieri, and this was decided upon during a high-level meeting held in the countryside of Melicuco in Reggio Calabria. Present were members of the 'Ndrangheta and the Sicilian mafia, specifically the De Stefano and Piramali clans, with Giuseppe Graviano representing the Sicilians and Rocco Filipponi for the Calabrians. The meeting was orchestrated by Totorina, who by this time was already in prison due to his capture in January 1993, and the purpose for killing two Italian policemen was primarily aimed at destabilizing the state. The 'Ndrangheta chose two young men to carry out the hit. 22-year-old Giuseppe Calabro with ties to the Faccara Latella clan, and 17-year-old Consolato Villani with ties to the Loggiadici clan. Villani would be the shooter and Calabro the driver. On January 18, 1994, at about 8:15 a.m., Vincenzo Garofalo and Antonino Fava, both carabinieri, escorted a group of magistrates, Italian prosecuting judges, from Messina to the prison in Palmi in Reggio Calabria. The magistrates would be questioning a new cooperator, Luigi Sparacchio. After a few hours, they checked in to see if the magistrates were finished, but apparently they needed more time and were told to just go on patrol. While patrolling the A3 motorway, Vincenzo Garofalo made a call into the command center in Palmi and stated that they were being followed by a suspicious car, a Fiat Rigata. They were headed down a stretch of road with several underpasses. At some point, the Fiat pulled alongside them, and dozens of shots rang out from a Beretta M12 submachine gun. The Carabinieri car crashed into a guardrail, and the shooter exited the Fiat and this time fired through their front windshield. Both Garofalo and Fava were dead. The weapon would turn up years later after being used in several other attacks. An anonymous call came in claiming responsibility for the attack. It would later become known that Villani placed the call and said into the phone, "This is just the beginning of a strategy of terror." 4 days later, a second call came in at the Carabinieri station, and the person said, "If you continue like this, we will kill 4 more. You see, we're not joking." On May 5th, 1994, Calabro and Villani were arrested. Calabro began cooperating right away, although he initially said his cousin, Antonio Filipponi, Rocco Filipponi's son, gave him the order to kill the policeman, and he would change his story a couple of times. Villani didn't begin cooperating until 2010. In a strange twist, in 1998, while out on house arrest, Calabro killed 2 Bangladeshi men that he believed raped his girlfriend 2 years prior. However, an investigation revealed that the 2 men weren't even in Italy in 1996 at the time of the incident. Calabro was given a life sentence. His brother Francesco disappeared on October 9th, 2006. His remains weren't found until April of 2013 when a car was discovered underwater. And it was Villani who killed him after an argument and drove the car with the body into the water and watched it sink.